So hello everybody. Uh, I am sitting in my mom's car, Perodua Axia, bought in 2016. So today it's already been 7 years. But I'm surprised that this car is still in good condition. You know. So the first thing we're gonna do is start the car. You can see that it's still running smooth, no vibrations. It doesn't have LCD screen, but for me, radio and those convenient buttons and climate control is just right and enough for me. Air vents, and we have digital control side mirrors. This car was priced at around 30,000 ringgit Malaysia. This is not a new model, and this car is powered by naturally aspirated 1-liter engine, which produce around 60 horsepower and 90 Newton meters of torque, which is enough for me to accelerate from 0 to 100 in around 10 to 13 seconds, which is fast enough. And the top speed of this car is around 150 km per hour. I never reached that speed. It's quite dangerous. I'm worried that the car might be break apart. But this car is can bring you fast enough. Alright, so we will drive. So that's a little details about the car. This car is not for you to race with other cars. It's only for daily driving, going to work and back home from workplace. The car engine is equipped with economy mode, which will be shown in the meter as green lights. The small size of this car helps me to maneuver easily in tight roads, or in this situation where there's a lot of cars around. We will have a test drive on this car. Brief acceleration. There's a lot of cars. And again, this is not a fast car for some people, but if you cruise your car at that speed of 120 km per hour, it's considered as fast. I don't like to do this, but I have to, because I am going to the right and make a U-turn this motorcycle is, I don't know. I already use indicators, but he still managed to sneak behind me. Okay, we will do some brief acceleration. Quite good. So now I'm cruising at a speed of 80 km/h. Bumpy roads. Sorry for the shaking. While this car doesn't have a good handling like Proton Saga, but I feel this car is quite nimble. It might be because of the small size. But I can still feel the roll when you do some turns. The brakes is also good, but if you hit the brakes from the very high speed, you will notice some brake pack dust sticks on the rim of the car. Again, bumpy roads. This car can cruise at 100 km/h at the engine speed of just under 3000 RPM, which is for me is really efficient. So I'll bring you to somewhere else to test how nimble the car really is. So in front of me is a second generation of Perodua Axia E. I consider that car as this spiritual ancestor. That Axia has a very poor handling, to be honest. So we will go for aggressive turns. And again, I'm sorry for the video shaking. I don't have quite proper equipment. I'm only using my phones and the strap phone holder on my head. The road here is really bumpy. Okay, we'll do some aggressive cornering. I can feel that rolls. Luxury car. Looks like a Crown. I don't know. But the rear looks like an Accord. We're climbing up to the ridge. We will try it some more to test how nimble the car really is. So the steering is quite responsive. It does everything you tell him to do. My only problem for this car is the body roll and the feeling when you drive fast. It feels like it floats instead of planted on the ground, and that feeling is for me it's unpleasant. Feels like it simply feels like the car is not safe to be driven fast. But that's only my opinion. There is some construction in front. Alright, I forgot something. The throttle and brakes are pretty responsive. There is no spongy feeling on the brakes. Now that white car is Perodua Viva, also the ancestor of this car. Perodua starts with the smallest segment, Perodua Cancel, and followed by the Viva, and finally Perodua Axia. There is a latest model of Perodua Axia. Looks quite different from this car. Priced at around 40,000 ringgit. But I don't like the rear end of the car. Honestly, it looks like the rear is designed by elementary school kids. I'm joking, but yeah, it is not as beautiful. So this is the end of my video, and I hope you will enjoy the view. I'm sorry for my not so good English. I am still learning. So this is all from me, and we will meet again someday. Thank you.